Exploration. Dun, 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 dun. Hey everybody, CT Hippo here, with Wave and Terp. We'll be waving and terping, I guess. I don't know.
What is terping? It sounds like some kind of a dance move. Is that like crumping except derpier?
Like chirping from the bench? I don't know. Anyway, it may not be entirely obvious where we're at, but it will probably get to be that way here shortly. This little walkway here extends into a snow shed. So, for those of you that are paying attention, we are in Wellington on the original, well, actually not even the original, the second Great Northern Railway line through the Cascades. This was the site of the Wellington Disaster in 1910, when a giant avalanche came down and wiped out 3 trains, killed 99 people, and we are in one of the snow sheds that was built as a response to that, and then they moved the entire rail line over a few miles and punched it through an 8-mile tunnel through the mountains. So, we're going to go poke around for a while.
Onwards.
Onwards and downwards.
So I was seeing. Don't let it touch your skin.
Yeah, I might put my layer on if we're going to be traversing.
You want to stop and do that?
Still fit most of it.
Yeah. Some metal action.
Not good for harvesting.
Oh, there's the rope.
There's the rope.
Oh, that seems legit. All right.
Jesse, God.
Dog has no fuss.
No fucks, no fears.
Oh, don't do that, honey.
Don't do what? I didn't. You want help?
I'm just trying to avoid the middle treachery.
Might have been better to do this one at a time. Okay.
Dog wants to know what's taking us so long.
Belay on. Ride that rope there for the way back up.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're carrying me back up.
Okay, fine. You get to hold the camera.
All of them. Well, there's the first piece of metal debris.
Should film a reshoot of you, me, and debris. Nothing, bad movie joke.
All right. You got to remember, I have an allergy to pop culture, so
That movie was from like 2008?
yeah.
I mean, that movie was from like 2008, maybe? You okay?
Ooh, yeah.
Surviving?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Hi, dog.
Just take a big old bite right off the stalk. Nothing, just talking about how to handle Devil's Club. Oh, look, a piece of pipe.
Yep. Probably part of the brake gear off one of the... Yeah, that's probably one of the truss rods on the underside of the rail car.
Neat. All manner of just... It's hard to tell what was decay from just this tree of having been downed for so long and what was just absolute shattering from the train hitting it.
Yeah.
Then again, I guess some of that damage could be avalanche related as well.
Well,
Not
that's
necessarily.
probably the case. You notice none of these trees are like that old.
Yeah.
Really?
Some of these stumps look like they might have been.
Really? One of these days I want to go out to Lake Whatcom Railway because they've got some passenger cars that are of about the same vintage, and it'd be nice to match the parts.
Yeah. Just start cataloging.
Yeah. Be able to be like, oh, this thing we saw up here on the mountain is actually this piece right here on the functional car. That's a big clevis pin.
Where? Oh yeah, wow. All manner of just different chunks.
Yep.
Wonder what that was.
Good question.
Just chunks of train just flung everywhere.
Literally.
That's
Probably like one of the water tanks.
yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be something fairly thin for
Yeah.
what it is.
Possibly, well, I don't know if they had sewage tanks in those days or just dumped on the tracks, but...
Probably just dumped it on the tracks. That's how they
Oop,
roll.
there's some cable. Yeah. Just poop in a hole.
That's a door. Battery door, maybe?
Maybe. I wonder what this is. Some kind of linkage, maybe?
Yeah. You know, I wonder if that was an air tank bracket.
Maybe.
Because it would have had big, round tanks.
Oh, that's neat.
Hit by a brick?
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Piece that's been growing into that tree. Neat.
More stuff over here. Big chunk.
Big chunk.
Big chunk.
I like big chunks. I cannot lie. Yes, I can. That was a lie.
You don't like big chunks?
What? No, that I can't lie.
Oh.
Was the lie. I'm very capable of it. Not particularly good at it most of the time.
But you can do it.
I can do it. Just can't promise that I'll convince you of anything.
That's okay. More car body, maybe?
Maybe.
I think this was probably a pressure tank bracket.
Yeah, very well could have been. Because look at that. That
That's
must
the
have been a pressure tank.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's-
Here's another one over here. Woo! Look at that. More or less intact, this bit.
Been down here for 119 years, 109 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, these would have been air reservoirs.
Yeah. Neat.
Yeah. I think this is the best of the debris field is right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember there being some more stuff this way, but not as much.
Yeah. Isn't there supposed to be a big old chunk of it still put together?
Not that I've ever seen. They reefed out most of the big stuff.
Oh, I see. And salvaged a bunch of it.
Yeah, scrapped it all.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Barrel of some kind.
Just strapping everywhere.
There's the mud. Yeah. Yep, that's just a
Barrel. Barrel of fun.
barrel of rusty water.
Yep.
Goldfish living in there.
The fact that it still holds water 110 years later is kind of impressive.
Yeah. It really is.
Oh. Yes, yes indeed. This is probably all brake piping.
Oh, hey, I found some more cable and a turnbuckle.
You got a turnbuckle?
Yeah. Actually, a bunch of like plating, a 1/4 inch thick. Ooh. There's some pipe.
A lot of pipe here. It's probably the brake piping.
Could very well be, I don't know. There's a tank of some kind.
Yep. I think that might have been drinking water tank.
Could have been. There's another one over there.
Is there?
On the right. Yonder.
Indeed,
Oh, yeah.
yonder.
There's a piece of angle iron.
Oh, Doggo found the water.
Good. Gotta have that doggo water.
Really? Really? That was necessary?
It's her favorite thing. Assuming she just ran by and got water on you as best as can.
she just came by and shook.
Yeah. That is her favorite thing.
Very sharp claw.
Oh, lovely. Gotta have that.
Looks more modern, doesn't look weathered or anything.
Doesn't look 1900 vintage.
I don't know.
It's pretty thick.
Yeah, it is pretty thick. It's also pretty clean compared or considering.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
Yeah.
I'm sure people have colored it down here.
Yeah, but I don't know what it would be off of if not a train.
Yeah, it's not a bottle, obviously.
Yeah, definitely not a bottle. It's flat. About a 1/4 inch thick pane of glass.
I suspect that's train glass.
Yeah.
Window.
Wonder, were they still using uranium glass back then? Or had they started yet? I don't know.
Uranium glass went into the 50s, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so. When did it start, though?
I want to say later. I want to say 20s or 30s.
Yeah. Oh well.
The thunder. safe, right?
You know, I expect we probably would be.
I'm not worried about a flash flood or anything.
Avalanche. Tree avalanche. Sharknado.
Travelanche.
Travalanche.
Oh, look, here's another.
Say, you could pick off some spears.
Yeah, here's another piece of that glass.
Yeah, I found another one too.
Real tiny little shard. Ooh, it seems to be some kind of ceramic. Almost.
Keep in mind also there was a mail car, so all kinds of
Different stuff could have been involved
they
there.
would have been transporting pottery, china.
Well, the dying
'Cause that's-
had all that in it too.
That's what this looks like. It might have been some kind of a teacup.
Ooh, let me see. A shard for me to examine.
There you
Indeed,
go.
some
Put that
bone
in.
china.
Put that anthropology degree to use.
Yeah, this is like teacup or tea plate. Wow, that's cool. Hang on to that. That's really fun.
Okay. Sure, I'll just keep the sharp, pointy thing.
Yes, I mean
That's
you don't have
places.
to hang on to it.
Ooh, there's some cable.
Yeah, they probably used some cable to help stuff out.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
no.
would have brought in the big steam derricks.
I'd imagine they'd have brought those cables with them, though.
Yeah, but when they break, they just leave them.
Fair enough. Whew. Ooh,
And
there's
that
some more.
one is clearly broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't know. I think it was meant to be like that.
Has a design feature?
Yeah. Yeah, so you can weld it to multiple things.
Yes.
There you go.
Reduce the cable.
Oh, hey, I found it. Is that a... I think I might have found a piece of wheel. No. No, that's way too thin to be a wheel. I don't know. Something round. Maybe it was an old barrel. Maybe they're hauling film canisters.
I think that's the first one.
Milk jug maybe?
Maybe. Might have something to do with this other piece over here. Less likely, but, you know. No, this is something else.
That was galvanized.
Yeah. This does not appear to have been.
No.
Oh, here's more. This looks like a heat shield of some kind. See all those holes? Oh,
Is this
Jesus.
for the stove? Or one of the steam heaters?
Jesus. That's dangerous. Let's go. There we go. I solved the problem.
Safety.
Yep, safety first.
Dealt with the hazard tree.
Safety third. Like it. So, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Some kind of a linkage.
Yeah.
Brake lever, maybe.
Brake, I think it's definitely part of the brake system.
Neat. There's another pressure tank. Wow, look at that one. That one's like super intact.
That one might be a one of the actual brake cylinders.
Hot damn.
Because it's got that rounded head on it, which I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
And two, so it's got a, large threaded hole on this end. You see where it's cast as two parts,
Yeah.
or at least that's the mold parting line. And then two nozzles there, but the rest of it's buried under this log.
Oh, look over there. I think there's the head off another one. Still has a pipe in it.
Yeah.
I think it's about time to stop for a break, a snack break.
I think so.
Yeah.
I may have to go back to the car for water.
I've got something you can have if you want. Got a good old 40 ouncer.
I said water, not beer.
Don't mind the box. Oh, look at that. I found a piece. Oh shit, that's a track. I think.
And that's either a stack or a tank over there.
Oh, look at that.
That's not
Track?
I don't think that's track.
Well, some kind of heavy duty iron.
It might be.
I think this is probably where a locomotive was.
The locomotives would have been electric, I think. So now that I say that, I'm not sure that's actually true.
Yeah, big old piece of some kind of junk. Mostly. Don't mind the vodka. It's fine. Oh, look at that! I found a piece. Oh shit, that's a piece of track. I think.
And that's either a stack or a tank over there.
Oh, look at that.
It's not.
Not track.
I don't think that's track.
Well, some kind of heavy duty iron.
It might be. The locomotives would have been electric, I think.
Whew.
So now that I say that, I'm not sure that's actually true.
Look at that big old piece of some kind of joint. Oh, there too. Hot diggity.
The names. And the stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Her battery is dead.
You want this one?
No, I got more for the Fuji. And I'm still running.
Fair enough.
Just these little Fuji batteries only good for about half an hour.
Yeah.
That one should be good for about 2.5.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting low though. From the indicator.
It's got a double battery.
Oh, I see.
It's got a battery backpack. So the backpack gets used first and it's got a whole nother battery in it.
Hot diggity.
Yeah.
It's high end
Well, it was
at one point.
some years ago.
Where'd it go?
Here, let me just.
Okay.
Hello and welcome everybody to Lunch Cam.
Lunch cam. That
Lunch
better not
cam.
be pointed at me.
It's not, trust me.
Okay.
Definitely, most certainly not. Not that there's spider webs in the woods, but. Oh, hey! Oh, a frog! A tiny frog. Also, some linkage looking stuff. And some pipes.
Oh yeah, there's some strapping here.
Hello, frog. Hey, be my friend for a minute.
Oh my god, you just caught a frog.
Caught me a frog. Ooh.
Oh my god. Mind blown.
Oh no. Jesse, leave it.
Hi, dude.
Surprised she hasn't gone after it. I'm curious about is this
Casting plates?
I don't know. I think cast iron's about the only thing I can think of that would crack like that.
I bet it is, given the. I mean, this would have been like 1910 or before.
Yeah. And this big old, some kind of a block. It's got some text on it.
Oh, can you read it?
Looks like GN R1079. Yeah, I'll get footage of it anyway.
I wonder if that's the locomotive that it came off of.
Maybe. That'd be a neat find.
That would be a neat find.
It's pieces of the bed from the sleeper.
Oh wow, did you see this? Sitting on the tree there?
Ours can again.
A15 and a half. I don't know what this was.
I don't know either. I kind of wonder if we might not be able to the locomotive zone.
Yeah.
What do you got there? This is a substantially larger air tank than what we've seen before. Why?
I mean, I don't know, bigger.
Well, I'm just thinking that those were the passenger car brake reservoirs, whereas this would have been the main locomotive steam or air reservoir.
Could very well be. Big enough to be a steam tank, to be sure.
Yeah. Probably air for the brakes rather than steam.
Get out of my face.
I don't think that's a skill she knows.
I don't think it is. And I wouldn't believe you if you told me it was.
So you notice these rivets have threaded or
Yeah, I've got
straight
a slot on
slot
them.
heads? I've never seen that before.
Are they rivets then?
I assume they are. There's nothing welded on this. It's clearly a pressure tank.
Yeah, who knows? That's weird, because a rivet wouldn't have survived that kind of, or this kind of feature wouldn't have survived the riveting process the way they used to do that.
Yeah, you'd think so. See about the other end.
Could it be they're just threaded?
I can't imagine it would be.
Yeah, it'd be pretty high end for that
Yeah.
time period.
And why would you do that? I mean,
Yeah, that just doesn't make much sense.
I think it's just got to be a weird ass kind of a rivet.
Or maybe they cut the slots in them afterwards. After the fact, who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Alright. No. Sit!
Does not take no for an answer very well.
Ooh, hell. Look at that. That's a big boy.
Ladder?
Something. It's big, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Hot damn. And in relatively good shape, all things considered.
I bet there was wood sandwiched in there at one point.
That would make sense. Also explain the slight difference. Like, look, this stuff looks more pitted and worn in the middle than on the outside there.
The wood rotted away.
Yeah, as the wood rotted away. A lot of woods kind of when they break down release like tannins and such.
Right.
Which can be not so good for metal. Oh, there's another piece of.
Oh, there's another air tank.
Oh, look at this piece of. I assume part of the boiler.
Again, I think air reservoir. Boiler would be a lot bigger.
No, over here. It's kind of grating.
Firebox grating, maybe?
Maybe.
Riveted construction, but lighter weight.
Big fat mega-sized square washer over here.
Yeah. That probably would have been part of a structure.
Yeah.
Earlier wooden snow shed, maybe? What's this? Is this...
Yeah, so these rivets look like rivets.
Right. No, that's
Those things look like it was bolts.
still fairly thin.
That's a good 1/8 inch thick at least.
Yeah. Yeah, because they typically have... steam-driven air compressor that ran the brake system. So they have big air reservoirs for the brakes, but the actual steam system, I'm sure, was salvaged.
Probably. There's some flops of that. I wonder what's left up in that Devil's Club.
Not find out.
Yeah,
I don't wonder enough to find out, no.
I don't think it's going to be that much, because it's fairly steep,
Yeah.
and everything seems to have settled in the flatter spots.
Oh, look at that. That's a big old thing.
I think that's a truck bolster.
Yeah.
Would be my guess.
I don't know what that means, but I'll
So the thing that the wheels are attached to.
Okay.
So the wheel assembly with the four wheels is called a truck,
Right, yeah.
and then that's probably the thing that holds the truck onto the underside of the car,
Sweet.
or at least one of the parts of it.
That's pretty neat. And then that cable kind of keeps going down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they were hauling something up and snapped the cable and just cut it off and left it. Yeah, it was 1910.
Right on. don't have to worry about steel. We've got tons of the stuff.
Uh-huh. It's not worth dragging it back down the mountain.
I have to tell you, man, 10 cents to go down there and get that.
Might have been 11 cents. It was union wages.
That's true.
1711. That's how many miles it is from.
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
1,711 miles from Minneapolis.
Because that's important to the nation.
Because all mileages on the Great Northern were from Minneapolis.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
Yeah.